Hello everyone, this is Yash from Shardeum Foundation. I am a committer at Shardeum where I take care of community and marketing initiatives, and I welcome you to another episode of dApp Library with DexPad. So, this is the place where we introduce to the dApps that are being built on Shardium. And again, this time we have DexPad with us, a small intro about DexPad. So, I would be relating it to myself. So, a small intro would be for a person like me who don't know how to code. So let's say if I want to launch or airdrop or mint tokens for my community, dexpad is the go-to dApp for me. I think dex bruce can elaborate it more in a better way. So I would like you to unmute yourself and give an intro about what dexpad is.
Yeah, sure, yes. Hi everyone. Good evening, everyone in India, and good morning if you are in US. Okay. First of all, thanks a lot for this opportunity to present DexPad with the Shardium community. We are very excited to be on Shardium from the start, and so uh, let me explain what the DexPad is. DexPad is a no-code platform for anyone to mint, sell, airdrop, or lock their tokens currently. Okay, so just like how Yash mentioned, that if you have a good community, you have your members, you want to tokenize that community, you can create your own token without knowing anything about solidity or programming. Okay, so basically you can mint your own token, you can distribute it to your community member through our airdropper tool. If you want to do a pre-sale with your private investor or anyone, or public sale for anyone to take part, you can do that. You can also lock your tokens for, let's say, private investor for 1 year cliff and 2 year vesting or 4 year vesting. You can do that, a timely vesting and all. You can lock your LP tokens as well to prove that your project is genuine. Okay, that you care about the community and you won't touch the liquidity at all during specified time, because it shows the confidence of the project owner for the community. So that is the DexPad.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, locking the tokens and then again launching for somebody who doesn't know how to code is really, I mean, that's something I really look forward to. Anybody who wants to create a dApp and then launch their tokens or just launch the tokens to the community, I think they should be using DexPad. So there are a lot of features, Dex Bruce. Can you tell us who is the team behind DexPad, because there are a lot of features and you have been around for a very long time now. So just tell us about the team, the experience you have, how
Sure.
have you been building DexPad? Yeah.
Sure, definitely. So we started working on DexPad in last June on different chains, and we
Mm-hmm.
launched our first mainnet version on 8th November last year. And since then, we had more than 1,500 tokens created across different chains. Okay,
Wow.
the team consists of all three technical guys, two co-founders, and me, Dex Bruce, the anonymous name, and Dex Clark. We both are brothers, and our front-end developer is from India. We were also initially in India, and now currently we are looking to explore opportunity in Dubai to connect with projects and all. When it comes to initially we had a marketing team, a dedicated marketing team, but we are looking for volunteers right now. The reason behind that is we didn't raise any private round or something. So what we are trying to do is we want to make DexPad a self-sustained community-based DeFi protocol. Okay, so we do have plan to add more and more features. So like more kind of tokens. Currently we do support two kind of tokens only, like standard token and reflection token. In future we would add more. The technical term for that is a baby token, where you hold certain token and you get reflection in other tokens. Okay, so we will be adding those features as well. If you go by like feature by feature, uh, most the goal behind DexPad is to make it so simple that you should not be a technical person to come into the blockchain, especially for creators. It's like for creator economy. Okay, so any creators can have their own token. Second thing is, the idea is many projects who launch their AMMs or other dApp, their token, they don't need to reinvent the wheel by writing their own locker contract. Okay, so because if they write their own local contracts, then they have to again go for audit and all that thing. Third thing is, like, to even airdrop and all, they don't have to reinvent the wheel, and everything, a complete token lifecycle management handle in a single dApp. So that's the goal.
Dex Bruce, so people have been sending this on the text.
Sure,
Can you increase your voice?
sure.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, sure.
And
Is it
now,
fine now?
yeah, it's completely fine. I think now people can also type in that and let us know. So yeah, moving forward, yeah, man, collaboration is the key. I mean, why to reinvent the wheel again? Uh, you can just use DexPad, and that's how you can get tokens created and then lock it. So yeah, that's there. And again, if anybody who's here, I would really be excited if you go and have your own token created on DexPad. So Dex Bruce, can you tell us this story behind DexPad of how did you guys create this and what was the purpose
Oh,
behind it?
okay, so basically the idea initially was like, I'm having total 12 years of experience in IT industry, and I first came into touch with blockchain in 2017 when we put our own mining rig. While previously I was a tech lead in mobile development, okay, and I was exploring blockchain for a hobby in 2017. Then after we came to know about, like, mining and all, and then slowly into dexes and launch pads and all, we have found couple of missing point or vulnerabilities on couple of launchpad where uh, people got wrecked, people got rugged by famous protocols. Like, if I'm not sure if you guys have heard about Anibus, that drug people's liquidity for $60 million. Okay, why?
Yeah.
Because there was no strict check around the protocol. So the idea started with, how can we make sure that we don't want to be a centralized launchpad, like where you have to apply and then you have to get the permission, and then we don't know what kind of deal happens behind the closed door, right? Instead of that, it should be decentralized. At the same time, it should make sure that investors' money are safe. They don't get wrecked by any honeypot contract where people can only buy but cannot sell. They should not get wrecked by project raising hundreds of thousands of dollars and then immediately remove the liquidity. So we combined this idea and we made sure that people who minting token on DexPad can create a pre-sale, but they have to put 50% of the raised amount, at least 50% of the raised amount as a liquidity, and that liquidity will be locked for at least 1 month. So that gives investors a chance, if they don't like the project, they can exit the project. Okay, so that gives them the chance. Second thing is, when we thought about this, we came to know that, okay, if the liquidity is being locked, why don't we have our own lockers implemented as well? So not just people who do the pre-sale here, but people who had done the pre-sale or who raised the money, they should be also able to lock their amount, tokens and all. So this is how the idea of DexPad came into my mind.
Yeah, it's it's actually a noble idea of having preserving people's fund and not letting them go into all of these exploits and all of these thefts. So I mean, again, you have been here on Shardium for a very long time. I think since day one.
Yes.
How has the response been from the Shardium community to Dexpad so far?
Yeah, so basically at one point we had some issues in our smart contract, and we immediately got informed by people from Shardeum community that this particular things are not working, and I mentioned like it was certain configuration part, and I mentioned to the team that like people who are checking DexPad, like sending us screenshot and all, showing their enthusiasm for the platform that they can have something for themselves, like they can have their own token and all. So the response so far is very very enthusiastic.
I mean, I also see a lot of people testing and again testing how the dApps are. I think as of now, DexPad is also live on Liberty 1.5, right?
Yes, yes.
So everybody who's here, they can go and test Liberty 1.5. I mean, DexPad on Liberty 1.5. That's there. And talking about again DexPad, and as you mentioned that you would like to take DexPad to the creators, and I mean the people who don't know how to code. So that's a great that's a huge audience that's out there. What is the strategy that you are planning to implement, and how do you onboard these people, considering you are, I mean, as of now there are only two developers in the team, right?
So yeah, so basically, though we are only three guys
Okay,
on the
three.
core team, we are being helped by people in US to on the graphics side a little bit, like videos and all, and announcement and all. So the idea is we are trying to get connected across different conferences, like from Dubai and all, getting in touch with different parties who are in the blockchain since long. We will soon be starting our marketing in full fledged to let the people know about the DexPad, because the exposure is in early stage right now. Uh, some of the strategies which are working for us is like on existing chains, we had some projects, some good validators, they minted their token on DexPad, and they are using our platform heavily without having any single solidity developer. So those people are helping us also to bring more and more, users on our platform. So yeah, we will be doing couple of AMAs with definitely Shardium team, then other agencies and all, to let the people know what they can do with the DexPad. Also, we would be opening with many all the projects on Shardium as well, to do a cross collaboration where they can use our services, whitelisted services for their platform without any cost.
Wow, man. I mean, word of mouth is something that's really helping you across other chains as of now. So yeah, that's pretty much great there. Do you? I was just this was something on top of my head. Do you need any help from the community or any kind of support from the community from your end? Because we have people watching here. Maybe if there's somebody who can help you out with something. So because at the end of the day,
Sure.
Web3 is for everyone. So yeah.
Sure, sure. So basically, if you think that white design doesn't look good, keep in mind we are developers, so we are not very good at design part. So if anyone can help us in design part, and we would we would love to take the help. And second thing is, if every one of you can create your own tokens and share it on Twitter, that people can do that for themselves with your friends and all, it will really help us to reach the greater audience.
Yeah, I mean, I personally feel your design is really cool. So I don't know why I was thinking like that, but yeah. So talking about again, since you have a lot of features, anything exciting to look forward to? Any new updates that we are gonna be seeing on DexPad, or are we gonna be improving the current features that we
Yeah,
have right
sure.
now?
Sure. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, we are working on those baby tokens as well. So some example, like let's say someone holding Yash token, and they get the reflection in USDC or something. Okay, so that kind of thing people should be able to do. Second thing we are working on is OTC contracts, where if some tokens are not tradable anywhere, but you want to do some kind of OTC deal, you should be able to do that Okay,
Wow.
like both the party put their own token in between, and in either of the party can execute the transaction or fail the transaction. Okay, so it's like no mediator required. The contract becomes the mediator between two users. So that is the thing we are working on, and we are also checking out a couple of things into NFT. So just like how you are going to do, just like how you are going to, just you can create the token, you should be able to mint your own NFT as well, and airdrop the NFT or lock the NFT. So simple, similar to token management,
Mm-hmm.
it will be available for NFT management as well.
So talking about the OTC, you mean a peer-to-peer token trading? That's what you
Yes,
mean, right?
yes, yes, yes.
Wow, man, nice. And again, yeah, NFTs are also, as of now, what I have seen is people do have problems in, minting decentralized NFTs. So that will also help people. I think you have a lot of features, and I'm really excited to go through the demo. If you can just share your screen and take us through the demo of DexPad, that would be really nice. So,
Sure,
yeah.
sure. Definitely, definitely. I would love to do that. Mhm. Okay, so I'm not sure whether, can you tell me, is my voice low
No, yeah,
or
it's
is it
kind of
fine?
low. Maybe if you,
Let me, yeah,
yeah, it's
is
better
it
now.
fine now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. Okay, let me share my screen. So I'm just assuming that everybody know about how to install MetaMask and add the Shardeum network, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is something they can go through the docs, or maybe
Yeah.
just watch the video. So that's
Yeah.
there on
So,
Shardium's YouTube as well. Yeah, cool.
and one easiest way is to use the chain list. Okay. So, if you just have installed, just I'm showing you that if you have installed MetaMask but not Shardium is not added, you can just go to chain list, enabled the testnet, and search Shardium. So you can add Liberty 1.4, 1.5 from here. Okay, so coming back to this one, let's say we want to make a token for Yash. Okay, Yash want
All
to
right.
send it to the 100 people, 100 only 100 token. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's say we go to token factory. Here you have two options. Either it should be a standard token like normal token, or it can be a liquidity generator token. Liquidity generator token over here means uh, like a safe moon. Okay, so you can create a liquidity generator token like SafeMoon, where there will be different kind of taxes. Okay, or a standard token. So let's say I create a standard token. Yes, France would be better.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say yes, friends from Shardium YFS. The token decimal standard 18. Let's say we want to create 100 token, or let's say 1000 token. Okay, so till now people have tested it, and we already have 18 tokens created on Shardium testnet. So let's wait for the transaction to be confirmed. Yes. So the token is created successfully. Now you want to know what is the token address? How can people add it into their MetaMask? So you can go to manage token, and over here it will show you that these many tokens you have created already. Okay. And if you want to burn some part of token, you can. This is the token address. Okay. So now let's say you want to create a pre-sale for your token. So what you can do is you can go to Launchpad, start or manage pre-sale. Okay, so and you accept the terms and condition. And over here, currently it shows only SHM, but the platform is designed in a way that you can create a pre-sale in other tokens as well. You can raise the amount in USDC or USDT or DAI or anything. Okay, that we will later add the support for all. So now I just no. So let me just copy this thing, copy the address again. Okay, good to copy that. So this is the address is copied. So I just set this address. Okay, it shows me what is the address, what is the name of the token and all details. Go to next. I want to set if user contribute one SHM, how much those tokens they can get. So let's say they can get 10 such tokens, okay, 10 Yash friends. Now, what is the soft cap and hard cap of your piece, public sale, okay? So, let's say I want to raise two, this thing, uh, two SHM and let's say 4 as my hard cap, right? Now you want to set up a minimum, maximum contribution limit. You don't want any single person to fill whole pre-sale. So you can set it. So over here it would show something like, let's say I am setting up 2 or 4, whatever I want to set. And then here you have to set the minimum liquidity to 51%. Okay, if you set less than 51%, it won't allow you to do that. So I am setting 99%. Then you can choose what should be the price of the token on a DEX. So currently it is connected with Photon Swap. Okay, later on we will partner with all the DEXs in Shardeum. So people will have a choice where they want to provide the liquidity and what should be the price. So let's say for one SHM, they will get again 10 Yash token. Okay, so we are keeping the same price. Over here, you can just add all the necessary information. Let's say I am just adding uh, anything like shardeum.org. Same thing. Ideal over here, the logo link would make more sense. Okay, so I'm just keeping empty GitHub URL. You can put any Twitter URL or anything, and just you can do next, finish. Now you can specify the pre-sale start time and end time. So let's say I want to start the pre-sale at 7:60. This thing. Let me do that 7:59. Okay, or maybe 8. Let me just say 7:59. Okay, and then the pre-sale end time. Let's say tomorrow. Okay,
Wow, man.
and here is the liquidity lock. Okay, so and I go and do the finish. So now it will show you how many tokens I need to put for this. Okay, and we also have referral program as well. So if you bring any project, you get the commission directly, okay, from the contract itself. No manual thing. Everything happens through the smart contract, raised amount and everything. Okay. So let us wait till the transaction is successful. Right, so the pre-sale is created. Now people can start contributing it. Okay, so we can do a testing of network, by creating pre-sale, and everybody tries to take part in the pre-sale. Okay, so let's say if you check out this one, now you see that all the status over here for the pre-sale creator. Okay, so let's say if they want to set up whitelisting or anything, okay, they can do that, and this becomes the public URL of your pre-sale, which you can share with your community member. Okay, over here you can in this URL people can start contributing it. I'm going to keep it open so you guys can take part, and tomorrow or when it reaches the soft cap or hard cap, I will finalize the pre-sale, and then you will be able to transact, trade that token on Photon Swap. Okay, so this is how you can do that. Similarly, so this is like pre-sale. Here is the airdrop. So if you want to either airdrop the same token, you just enter the URL of address of that token, or you can, if you want to airdrop SHM, the native currency of the chain, you can do that. You just simply need to put the addresses, comma, the amount. Okay, and when you execute that, it will automatically airdrop those tokens to users. So let me just do that now. If any one of you can put your addresses into the comment chat, I will airdrop Yash token to them.
This is actually so simple, man.
Yeah.
Suhas
So
has
let's say
Suhas has put.
I got, yeah. So I got Suhas address. So let me just try to add. Okay. And just I will be waiting on count of 10. And even want to put it. Let's say I'm giving one token. Sorry, I put 82 tokens in the pre-sale, so I have only 18 tokens left. So let me just add one more. Okay. One more. Okay, Gaurav is also put it. So let me try to. So it will show you how many tokens you are airdropping. You can do even up to 500 addresses in one go. Okay. So let's say you first need to approve the token. So it's just taking MetaMask, just taking some time because of sharing the screen. Yes. Okay. Confirm.
I am not able to see your screen.
Oh, sorry, because MetaMask.
Oh yeah,
You are not able to see the MetaMask?
yeah. I'm not able to see the MetaMask, but
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it has to be enabled. Okay, so approval is done. Now I should be able to airdrop that token. So, okay. I had just clicked confirm on that one. We are now waiting for the airdrop. Okay, let's wait till the transaction is confirmed. Yes. So now, as soon as the transaction is confirmed, you see the hash. Okay. And okay, say I guess I might have put wrong URL. So that's fine. I will update this thing, and you should guys should be able to get the token in your wallet. I'm just putting the address of the token. Um, yeah. So this is the address of the token. Okay. So you guys should be able to do that. Okay, and yeah, similar to that, if you want to create your own locker for the token, we provide you this kind of two kind of lockers. One is token locker, another is liquidity locker. So liquidity locker always try to check whether it's a valid LP token, okay, of allowed lockers. So we will add support for swap finance and Shardex and all. Okay, so all those dexes LP can be locked here. We don't want to force people to use only our own AMM. Okay, so that they should be able to lock their project token liquidity as well. So let's say I want to lock this one. Okay. So over here it shows me that whether you want linear unlock. Linear unlock is typically useful when you raise some amount in token from investors. But let's say Shardeum raised 18 million. Now you want to unlock that token after 1 year or 2 year for next other 2 year cliff. Okay, so you can set from when the unlock starts, either today or after 1 year. Okay, so let's say you would be able to set, let's say after 20th. Okay, and when will it be fully unlocked? So I can say something like, let's say 1 month. Okay, so it unlock your tokens based on the duration it passed. Okay, so if it is for 12 months, if you try to unlock it 1 month, it will allow you to unlock 8% tokens. Okay, so it's a linear unlock. If you want to set that locker to someone else address, usually like if you want to set it to investor's address, you can set that over here. Okay, I'm just want to set it to myself. You can also, sorry, change the amount. So let's say I'm just, okay, let me do on that thing. I'm just going to set it to, let's say, Suhas address. Okay, so he will be able to access DexPad, and under my lockers, he will be able to see that 10 uh, YFS is assigned to him. And only he will be able to unlock, not even me. Okay, even the person who created locker will not be able to touch locked item if the address is different. Okay, so now it's approving the transaction. So just similar to like this one. Okay, so it approved it. Now I'm just going to submit it. We are working on adding CSV functionality over here as well. So you just select all the data, upload this uh, Excel sheet, and it will done all the things together in a single transaction, like tens of lockers in single transaction. So you don't have to wait for it. Okay, so now if Suhas is able to go under my locker, he will be able to see the locker assigned to him, and either he can change it to someone else or he can use it to unlock the token when the unlocking starts. So yeah, pretty much these are the things. And yeah, just one thing, in Launchpad, if you create your pre-sale, then after you have to deposit the tokens as well, which I didn't do. So until user doesn't deposit the token, the owner, no one else should be able to contribute it. Okay, so even if someone go there and try to contribute, the contribution will fail. So I'm just going to deposit the token, and then I will show you how users can contribute it. Okay. Just opening the MetaMask. Yeah, so congratulations, Suhas, you got the locker to your address. So just a story behind this is when we raised it on other chain, we got investment and it was 85% linear unlock. So we created our own lockers through this one. So people, whenever they want to unlock their token, private round or anything, they can use our platform. So now it is just depositing the tokens. And once it is available, you guys can start contributing into the pre-sale. You guys will be able to contribute it, and once it reaches the hard cap, so the criteria is if the pre-sale hits the soft cap and the time runs out, then it is a successful. Okay, so whenever it reaches to make the pre-sale successful, it must reach at least the soft cap. If it doesn't reach the soft cap, the pre-sale gets automatically failed and people can claim their token without any fee or anything. Okay. If it reaches the soft cap and or hard cap, then the pre-sale owner can finalize the pre-sale early, or it automatically gets finalized after the hard cap is reached. Okay. And people can get the token in return of their contribution. Okay, so let's say now you guys will be able to contribute on this pre-sale from your own machine. Try to make small contributions so other people can also try. And we have a fee if after contributing you want to emergency withdraw your contribution. Okay, before the pre-sale finishes or pre-sale fails or anything, we still allow you to this thing. And yes, currently we do have one early contribution for 1 hour, so that we will remove. So after 1 hour you will be able to contribute it, because it's the idea that token holders, our stakers, will be have exclusively 1 hour where they can contribute it based on their percentage. Okay, So that is a guaranteed allocation system, but we will be turning it off initially for the test net. So you guys will be able to contribute it without waiting for it. Currently, it has to wait for 50 minutes. Okay, after that, you guys can contribute it. Once it reaches the hard cap, I will finalize it. And you guys can trade the token and everything complete. Yep, I guess that's it from my side.
Damn, man.
And if you
I
guys,
think, I
and
think,
also if the token owner has done their own audit or KYC with other parties, we will add those information as well. And all the links will be available from here. Whatever information they put, the links will be available. All the token sale details is available, so you can understand and take your own decision.
wow.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
I mean, things are very simple here. I mean, it just took like 4 to 5 seconds for you to actually create a token and then again airdrop the token at the same time. And yeah, if I want to launch it to like my personal community or something, again, this is not just personal community but to others as well. This is like one of the best things for a no coder. So yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, this is how we are simplifying things in Web3, and yeah, man, this really looks good. Can't wait, can't wait for the DexPad to be deployed on Shardeum mainnet. And yeah, coming back to the mainnet, how prepared are you guys for the mainnet, and when can we see you deploy on mainnet once the mainnet is launched? Obviously.
So basically, currently our focus is to make it live on Liberty 2.0, and we will have a call with Shardium team tomorrow because this whole platform like has at least 20 to 25 contracts
Mm-hmm.
talking with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to make the sharding enabled on technical side, it will require a little effort from our side
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that because this whole code is non-sharded currently.
Yeah.
Okay, so on any non-sharded chain, it just takes us 1 hour to make it available on any chain, on an EVM compatible chain. Okay, but to make it compatible with Shardium, it will require a little efforts. So yeah, we are trying to test it once once our sharding related functionality is enabled, and once that is available, then on mainnet, it will take hardly 1 hour for us to be available.
That's like crazy. Any priority
So
tasks that you have currently for again Liberty 2.0 and then the mainnet?
yes. Yes, so not before that. It was like the call is tomorrow itself. So we'll be taking a call tomorrow to put it into motion. The changes required for sharding, and then yes, then we will soon start the deployment on Liberty 2.0. We will really be we will really appreciate you guys if you guys can try to break the platform and try to see what else could be improved. Any feedback, no matter how blunt it is, we'll always be there to listen for that.
Crazy stuff, crazy. Coming back from a no code, I really like this platform, and I mean, Shardium is also aiming to have next 10,000 dApps built on top of Shardium. So I think this is gonna be DexPad is gonna play a huge role here, not just for the dApps but also for the creators that are gonna be joining us around along along the lane. So that's there. And yeah, crazy man. I think we have covered almost everything from the demo to you launching on mainnet and again the team's intro. I think we've covered almost everything. Thank you for thank you for being here. And yeah, this was a pretty good episode of dApp Library. Can't wait it to be on live on YouTube. So thanks Dex Bruce for being here.
And yes, and just the hint, uh, obviously early testers will be rewarded.
Mm-hmm. That's
So, and we will definitely meet you again on our AMM as well. That is a photon swap,
yeah,
our
man.
own
We
in-house
will
AM.
be definitely having one more dApp library episode with the photon swap as well. So looking forward to that. And yeah, thank you for being here. This was a pretty good episode where we saw how you can mint your tokens, how you can lock your tokens, how you can airdrop your tokens with the DexPad. So thank you, Dex Bruce, for being here. Good episode,
Just
and
one more,
yeah.
just one more request for every one of you.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys can also join our TG and Discord, it will be really helpful. Anytime if you face any issue, just ping me on TG or on Discord. I will happy to help. And all the projects who are launching on Shardeum, if you guys planning to raise fund on decentralized launchpad like DexPad, I will always be available to guide you through it. And if you get any issue, I will be there.
Cool. Yeah, do
And
join. Yeah.
just one more thing is like when we launched it, when we did our, we also have vetted pre-sale functionality where people who can trust, like anyone can create a pre-sale, but if you want your pre-sale to be verified, we can make it verified for the projects who put at least 75% of raised amount in liquidity and for at least 1 month. Okay, so just to give you some number, first vetted pre-sale of DexPad on other chain raised 100K in 36 seconds. In
Wow.
36 seconds, the hard cap was reached. The second one was 1 minute and 10 seconds.
Crazy.
So our platform stood that amount of load as well. So yeah, just let us know anyone want to do that thing. But it all depends on the project's community as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like how much their community is hyped and all. We provide the medium.
Yeah, man, crazy. And yeah, I think people should join the community and see how the DexPad evolves over the time. Yeah, again, thank you for being here. It was a great episode. Maybe we'll see everybody on the next episode of dApp Library. So that's there. And yeah,
Sure.
I think that's pretty
You
much it.
guys,
Have a good
thank you.
night from India.
Thank you.
Bye, man.
Yeah.